right behind him. And China makes his debut here at a finals, going up against a man competing unbelievably his 14th Hyundai Archery World Cup finals. 5 times a champion, Moscow 2019, Meden's 2016, Lausanne 2014, Istanbul 2011, and Edinburgh 2010 in the background there. 5-time Olympian, 5-time Olympic medalist, Brandy Ellsion. Surely he's got to be the favourite. It's what you would say normally, but this venue has proven to provide surprises throughout this competition. Recurve men's quarterfinal number 3. The host nation pick, Kao Wen Chao, is the world number 45 at 24 years old. Takes on the world number 2, 36-year-old American, 2019 world champion and 5-time winner of this competition. United States of America's Brandy Ellsion. Only one man can make it through to the semi-finals. We start the quarterfinals in the bottom half of the draw. And it will be the American to shoot first.
Definitely a start he wanted.
Sighter arrow from the host nation's pick, going out to the right.
Almost everyone's arrows have gone to the right, the first ones. So maybe there's a difference between the practice field and the finals field.
29 start from Ellison, who's got a very determined look on his face. He's backed the points in the first set, but more than that, he shot 3 great arrows. Finally clipping the 10 for a 27. Not a bad start from Kao, and he is moving closer and closer to the centre of the target for Brandy Ellsion. Feeling a little chilly out there.
Seems to be very cold today. I think it's very important for the archers to keep warm, especially their fingers. And it's quite wet out there, so keeping their equipment dry and just trying to stay warm.
Yeah, if you're getting wet at the same time, that's not the easiest thing to do. But he has started with his eyes right on the middle of the target. And he has performed spectacularly. His 3 arrows flying into the gold. And the average impact point for those 3 arrows just 1.8 centimetres away from the centre of the target. Out of the 6 athletes we've seen so far, Ellison is the most dialed in. Big opportunity for Kao here to go up against one of the greatest archers still shooting arrows. You spent a bit of time with him at the recent Archery Premier League, didn't you? Good mentor?
Yeah, he's pretty nice for a teammate, and he really loves winning.
Set number 2, Kao into the middle of the target. That's give him a big boost of confidence. Kao's just got to block out what Ellison's doing and shoot his own match. Oh, Ellison climbing high there. That was a little bit of a curious one for him, turning around to the coach for an explanation. And that puts the set out of reach for Ellison. Shoots a quicker shot with his third arrow to go back into the 10. And he's got enough experience, Ellison, just to put that 8 out of his mind immediately.
I think it's very important as an archer, if you have a bad shot, to just quickly restart the next shot you have. I think it takes a lot of mental preparation and mental strength.
Well, here we see Kao Wen Chao's grouping. 12.2 centimeters, not bad at all. He can just shift that down and to the right. He's going to be scoring even more. 29 out of 30, though, and he has got himself on the scoreboard and level with Brandy Ellsion from the USA. Set number 3. Kao on the left is keeping everyone here in the venue in Nanjing, China, on their toes. He's leveled up with Ellison, who starts the third set back in the middle of the target.
A little long.
Another 8 from Ellison. Just saw a little bit of movement there at full draw as well, up and down. He didn't pick the right release point for that arrow. Door opens here. Not quite taken, but level on points now. 2 9s for the Chinese archer.
Well, considering that his clicker went off and he didn't take the shot, the 10 was really good.
And an 8 there has meant that Ellison's 28 is enough to re-establish the lead. He takes the third set, 28-26. Exceptional spot there. Just to explain to people perhaps watching archery why it was so good to hit a 10 after the clicker had gone off.
Yeah, and I think the weather is also changing. Both archers went a little high this end, so it might be the wind direction.
So that clicker is like a little switch when the tip of the arrow goes through. It's a release indicator, for want of a better phrase. It's an indication that you've got to full draw and now's the time to let go of the arrow. Ellison and Kao are both going high into the target. And as Mary Marita Pass points out, as we've been talking about throughout the live coverage here, the conditions playing a massive part.
They seem to be changing every arrow. And as we can see that this end went high and the last one didn't.
Ellison leading 4-2 after 3 sets. Maho's come back after going 2-0 down. Can he do it again here? 4-2 down. Set number 4. It starts right on the edge of the 10 ring. Still making adjustments, the Chinese archer.
They seem very happy with that shot. Definitely putting up a fight.
Ten here from Kao will secure the set points. Can he go perfect? to the 8 for a 28. 29 available for Ellison. And he goes out into the 8th. What a remarkable fourth set. 28 enough for the points for Kao Wen Chao. And he's leveled up again. It's 4-4.
That's what we've been talking about, that Nanjing is just so full of surprises. We never know what these top athletes even shoot.
Yeah, you can see it etched on the face of Brandy Ellsion. If he looks confused, what hope for us mere mortals. He's been pegged back twice in the match. Can see the rain falling. It's not too heavy, certainly not as heavy as it has been here today. Big movement right before the release, and an 8 opened the door, and even he can't believe it. Ellison's 3 arrows, and you can see that grouping is just getting a little wider. A couple arrows high, 1 low. They're all over to the right-hand side, as they were at the beginning of the match. I think the biggest critic of that last arrow from Ellison is himself.
It's not the first confused face we've seen today.
Oh, we should have run a little competition on confused faces in Nanjing, because there's been plenty of them. Making for great sporting action for us, though. Well, looks like there was a change of score, because it looks like Ellison on the scoreboard tied the set 5-3. And Kao shoots first in the 5th set. And 9 from Kao, who actually had one of his 10s marked down in the previous set to put him on 27, hence why Ellison only needs to tie this set, and with that 10, he's put himself in that position. Can't really do much more than that, hit a 10, but if Ellison hits a 10 here, the match is done. Goes into the 9 for a 28. A little bit cautious of calling this one, but I didn't see anything that close for a measure in that particular end, or set, I should say. I think it should be 6-4. Sorry, I think it should be 5-5. 29 plays 28, and Kao's come back from behind, and there we have confirmation. 29 plays 28. The wind blowing almost directly in the faces of the 2 archers on the line in this quarterfinal, and somehow Kao has got himself right back in the match and forced a second shoot-off of the men's recurve quarterfinals.
Quite unexpected to have 2 shoot-offs in the first 2 matches already. No, 3 matches.
3 matches, yeah, that's right. The other one went completely the opposite way, 6-0 win for Thomas Giraud, but Adis Dalmeida came through a shoot-off. Dalmeida making it through, and now Brandy Ellsion faces a shoot-off against Kao. Well, you look at the set score in the first set, 27 playing 29, and the performance from Brandy Ellsion. In the normal circumstances, you would have thought, right, well, he's going to run away with this because he's on much better form. But somehow, grit and determination has seen Kao break through. And to be fair to him, he shot a couple of very, very good ends.
Could be the home crowd.
Yeah.
Cheering him on. To some people, it really helps. Must be a confidence boost.
Thriving on home support. Kao went 2-0 down and 4-2 down. Managed to draw the fourth set and then win the fifth, leading to this one arrow shoot off. Remember, score first. Whoever goes higher will go through to the semi-finals. If the scores are the same, whoever's closest to the centre will make it through to the final four. Ellison to shoot first. That is a brilliant shoot-off arrow. Huge amounts of pressure now on Kao. And he's gone wide. If that's a 10, it's way wide of Ellison's. It might well be in the 9, but Ellison, after another slight scare, has made it through to the Recurve men's semi-final at Nanjing 2025. Well, yet again, another incredibly entertaining match for the new